Welcome to the Golden Coast of Georgia. The Golden Coast is the eastern shore of Georgia, nestled midway between Savannah, Georgia, and Jacksonville, Florida. Every night we'll stay in a new hotel, so you can see as many of the stays as possible, and we'll show you what we like. We'll also show you a few other great places we wish we would have stayed. We cover options from lower cost to the high-end resorts, from family and adults only. Remember, we only show you the places we recommend. We'll review where we ate and what we loved about the food. One thing we don't do on this channel is waste your time with the places that did not make the cut. Jekyll Island Club is a place where the Gilded Age had its heyday. The actual club was built back in 1888 and then became homes to such amazing people in our history as the Rockefellers, Vanderbilts, and the Carnegies, and the Pulitzers. They would come to Jekyll Island in January and stay, escaping the cold winters up north through March. Going to be heading over to Jekyll Island, and we just checked out of the hotel, and we wanted to kind of have a brunch right now. And as I was looking around, somebody had recommended to us the Palmer's Village Cafe. And so we decided it'd be a good place to try for a brunch. Opted for it's sort of an Eggs Benedict with a crab cake and grits on the bottom. And I have to say, it was amazing. I actually ate every bit of it. And then Paul opted for the special for the day, which was an avocado toast with scallops on it. Scallops are a local Georgia food, and a lot of the restaurants have it in their dishes. And so Paul decided to try that for breakfast, and he also cleaned his plate too. So we give this place 2 thumbs up and recommend you try a breakfast or brunch there. Hi, welcome to Jekyll Island Club. This hotel was built in the late 1800s, so it has a lot of history. And we are in the main building. We picked a room in the main building so we could see what it's like. So let's come on in and check it out. So obviously it's a small room. It's quite tiny, which I'm totally okay with in a historic building. But you can see that it's very, very clean. Attention to detail here, so that the furniture matches the history of the building, and I appreciate that. But then it has amenities you need, like coffee machine, TVs, things like that.
We got a TV. I don't use the TV too much, but it's got one anyways. Down in here, I'll show you on our way out, because there's a little refrigerator, right? They leave us with water. I think these are complimentary, and then we have Evian, which is nice. I like Evian. Here we have a coffee maker, which is the real common thing now is the K-cups, which is really cool. So you make a nice fresh cup of coffee, which I like.
So we are in a historic hotel, and you can tell that this building and this room is actually more than 100 years old. And if you look at the moldings on this, you can see that this was probably original. And it's been painted quite a few times, and the attention to detail back here. This is a place and a building where the Rockefellers came to, all the people who had money back in the day, they would come to Jekyll Islands and stay in this club and in these exact rooms that we're in right now, which is really cool. We only picked a room with a queen bed this time, but it's actually a really comfy bed. Super comfortable bed, so that's great news. And then there's really not much to it except for a place to sleep. I have to say, I was a little bit worried about the bathroom, just because I thought, well, it's going to be really old. But they've redone it, obviously, fairly recently, and it's done in a historic look. So it's got the marble countertops, it's got the subway tile, it's got the very cool glass shower doors with the mechanical operations. And so you can see this entire room has actually been redone. It's got marble on the floors. So I give this place 2 thumbs up. Quite happy with the room. just so happened that the weekend we decided to come to the Jekyll Island Club, there was a shrimp and grits festival going on. Lucky us. I do enjoy a good festival. The festival came with the usual number of vendors selling things, as well as a shrimp and grits cook-off. They actually had 3 live stages, and then finally on the first night, live fireworks that we enjoyed from sitting outside at the Jekyll Island Club on the porch. And the Jekyll Island Club, being full of Southern hospitality, brought us all a free champagne toast as we enjoyed the sunset and listened to the live music. We met a nice couple of ladies at the Jekyll Island Club, and they had mentioned that they were staying over at the campgrounds. So I thought, hey, let's go check out the campgrounds and see what they're like. So we drove up the road, which is only maybe 3 or 4 miles, I'm guessing, from the Jekyll Island Club. We found these great campgrounds, and it's busy. The campgrounds are really full right now, probably because that Shrimp and Grits Festival's going on. But you can see it's a lovely location with the old oaks, and it would be very shaded in the summer when it could be a little bit hotter in Georgia. And they have some nice facilities there, so looks like the campgrounds might be a good option if you're into the natural part of Jekyll Island. Inside the Westin is a little Jekyll Island Beach Village, they call it. And it's really just a few restaurants, a shop or two. But what they do have there is a great little grocery store. So if you want to get stocked up on things to take to your room or to your campground, this is a great place to stop and do that, this little beach village on Jekyll Island. So it's Saturday, and I had heard that the Georgia Bulldogs were playing Tennessee. And so this was like number 1 against number 3, and I thought, what a really fun place to watch the game. I'm actually a big football fan. And so I thought, well, let's go watch a little college football. And we found this great little place called the Wee Pub. It was right in this beach village, and lots of Georgia fans, so go Dogs.
Okay, so Lisa and I are sharing a Caesar salad and a Philly cheesesteak at the Irish pub.
With beer cheese, homemade beer cheese, and local brews.
Local brews at the Irish pub.
Jekyll Island has miles of secluded beaches with no homes on them at all. There's remnants of its illustrious past when the Rockefellers purchased Jekyll Island and built the Jekyll Island Club, and it became a playground for millionaires.
Okay, so here we are in Driftwood Beach.
Yeah, Driftwood Beach. Like, I heard this was cool, but honestly, this is crazy amazing.
You have to see it to believe it. It is incredible.
Yeah.
So what happened here is this used to all be part of the forest, and these are all live oaks. I'm sure these are all live oaks. A live oak forest, and the beach encroached up into the forest, which caused them to die and fall over, and then what's happening is the beach is actually wearing away up into the forest.
So Driftwood Beach is amazing. Like, they said it was cool, but I didn't get it. So you come here, and apparently what the story is this used to all be part of the forest. And one of the things Jekyll Island is known for is these huge live oaks. They're beautiful live oaks. Well, it seems that the beach started coming into the forest where all these live oaks were, and then these live oaks could no longer survive here, and they started deteriorating and falling over and becoming driftwood. So now it's called Driftwood Beach, and it's a sight to see. It's a beautiful natural sculptures in the sand. So come check out Driftwood Beach.
So it looks like a lot of weddings are held here.
Yeah.
So they're what a beautiful setting for a wedding, as a matter of fact.
Right.
I saw while we're here, there's actually a big wedding that's set up, and then another smaller one.
I think that the the natural beauty and the peacefulness of it is just, it's almost surreal in some ways, you know? It's like if somebody could have taken a sculpture and put together this setting, I don't think they could have done such a beautiful job as nature did.
Right, nature's artwork.
Yeah, nature's artwork.
Yeah, very cool. Oh, of course, we're here on the busiest day
Oh, that's true.
because of the,
It is Saturday.
well, it's Saturday and the festival.
Yeah, a whole
We
bunch
get
of
nice and busy coming down here.
busy reasons.